Y'all wake up, man. So I see a lot of barbers trying to get into barber suites, right? I've been working inside of a suite somewhere around 2.5 years. Um, and I've seen a lot of barbers come and go, believe it or not. I'm talking, it's a revolving door. Their turnover rate on barbers inside the suites that I'm in is crazy. People like hairstylists last a lot longer. Of course, they make more money. But if you're a barber and you're trying to get inside of a barber suite, I'm telling you now, if you get inside of a barber suite because you want to be your own boss, bad idea. If that's the only reason you're trying to get inside of a barber suite, bad idea. This whole entrepreneur, be your own boss thing, and I'm gonna do my own thing, I'm self-made and all that. I know it sounds good. I know it sounds attractive and all that, but it's not the best route to go. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Um, because when you come inside of a barber suite, you need to already be established, right? You need to have already built a brand, right? You should have already built a solid clientele at least for a few years. And once you see yourself booked like 80, 90% of the time for an extended amount of time, 2, 3 years straight, and you notice that there's a high demand on you, then you can move to a barber suite. I see so many barbers get straight out of barber college and then jump inside of a barber suite. Bad fucking idea. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I see a lot of barbers maybe in the shop 2, maybe 3 years and then hurry up and jump in the suite. Now, if during the course of this 2 or 3 years you was completely locked in and you was locking in clients and you was retaining clients and you was so focused the way you got your clientele attraction and retention strategies and you didn't master them, cool, gone to the suite. But you can, if you're documenting everything, you can see when you're ready to go to a suite. You will know it. You will know it because you'll see yourself overbooked. You'll see what kind of money you're making. You'll see that maybe your values and your policies and your price point have outlived the shop that you work in. Or maybe you'll see that some of the shop etiquette may be off balance or something. And your clientele is a completely different clientele than what the shop attracts and what the shop serves, right? The demographics of the shop may not be the demographics of your clientele, right? You will notice that people will know your name and your brand more than they know the shop name and the shop's brand. You may see you have more followers than the actual shop you work in. You may notice that, the industry or people recognize your brand more than the shop's brand, right? And I ain't telling you to shit on no shop and none of that, because you supposed to, rep the shop that you in. But if you're building a brand and then you notice that you have created a lot of traction towards your brand to the point to where your brand can pull in a lot of clients and lock them in, then cool. You will know that you can go ahead and go to a barber suite. Barber suite is simply a step inside of a journey for a barber, right? You don't just jump out and go straight to it. And if you do, it's gonna be hard. I see it all the time. I see these barbers come and they go. They come and they go. They close in suites like back to back, right? They come in all fired up because they get them little free weeks, and then soon as a couple weeks go by, maybe 2, 3 months, then they gone, right? I didn't even see. I done seen some of them leave all that shit behind, right? And soon as they leave it behind, these people gonna hit me up and say, hey, we got some ring lights, we got some shelves or whatever, and I'm gonna go see what I can get for the low. I'm gonna tell you right now. Sometimes I done seen so many barbers come and go out these suites, and it may sound crazy, but I walk by the door and take a peep in there. Say, okay, I like that chair you got. I like that counter. Okay, okay. I like that ring light. I like that tripod over there. You know, and as soon as you default on that booth rent, and then they lock the door on you, you don't come back and get your stuff. I'm gonna buy that for dirt cheap from the people who own the suites. I'm gonna tell you right now. May sound messed up, but it is what it is. I have a book, Barber Suite Success Gems. I tell you exactly how to get into a barber suite, when you should get in there, and a lot of the things you need to do while you're in there in order to succeed. I've been in a barber suite around, like I said, 2.5 years, and I'm good, right? This is one of the best decisions I ever made, and I'm thinking this is just the way it's gonna be until I feel like I want to own a school, or if I feel like I want to own a shop. You know what I'm saying? But Barber Suite has been A1 for me because of what I built for myself, right? All these things I'm telling you is things that I did, right? Don't be rushing to these suites because you're just trying to be your own boss. Please go start in a shop somewhere. Please do. It's good to start inside of barbershops. When you start inside of a barbershop, you learn how to deal with men. You learn what to do and what not to do when you watch other barbers. You get a chance to build your clientele. You learn how to deal with customers, and all type of customers at that, and you learn how to just deal with people, period, and that's from coworkers to the clients, right? And you gonna learn how to talk. You gonna get some knowledge. You gonna get some game, all that. You have to go inside of a barbershop at some point in your career. A lot of these old introvert barbers, incel barbers, you think you can be a nerd about just cutting hair because you cut a good head. You think you don't need to learn how to talk. You just want to stay away from people as much as possible, but you only want to be around the people you cutting, and you don't even want to talk to them, right? That ain't gonna work in this industry, right? This is an industry dealing with people. It's you giving value, they giving value to you. It's all about people in this industry. Hospitality. It's about fellowship. It's a male-dominated industry, so it's a lot of brotherhood going on. You got to talk, man. You got to talk, and you got to be a personality. You got to be personable. You got to be somebody that people like to go to, right? And most of us stick to the old school values of being a barber, which is you are a asset to the community, meaning you mentoring people, you are counseling people, you are unlicensed therapist to people. Like, you got all these different roles that's gonna require you to talk and be someone, right? So all that introvert shit, throw it out the window, right? You got to get in this industry, and you got to actually run your mouth and actually talk to people. Real talk. But I'm seeing this at a high rate. Get inside these suites, just trying to be your own boss because you want to be big shit and put it out there. Oh, I got my own suite, I'm my own boss, and all that shit. I'm telling you, you're gonna wind up failing. I'm gonna tell you right now. I see it all the time. Suites are not cheap, right? At least they more than booth rent, right? If your clientele ain't built, trying to build it while you in the suite is extremely hard. I'm pretty sure you know at least one person out of a fucking thousand that then did it. But guess what? It ain't coming. Why would you take that big of a risk? Matter of fact, at that point, it ain't even a risk. It's just flat out stupid, right? If you're gonna get inside of a barber suite, please build something first. Build yourself, your skills, and also a clientele and a brand, right? Ain't no a sign on the street that says barbershop no more, right? You're inside of a building, right? You're inside of a mini uh, a suite inside of a building. Nobody don't see you unless they see you from whatever branding or marketing that you do. Understand that. That walk-in stuff is dead. And you may get a walk-in here and now when you're inside the suite for some stragglers, but them typically people that you ain't gonna keep anyway, because if you're in a suite, I'm pretty sure you do appointments, and You in the suite waiting for a walk in. Good luck, right? Real talk. Take that into consideration before you decide to take your ass in the barber suite, man. Check out my barber suite success ebook. I'm gonna put it down below, to help you get started so you can learn, right? This book been out, it's one of my top selling ebooks. This book been out about 2 years and it constantly sells. People are on it, right? Got good reviews as well. But check that out, man. Y'all like the video, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, wake y'all asses up.